Okay, abusia eye chairman general Asiedu Nketia de ensembi ababetudwa efa suspended chief justice Tokono HSS sakina sakino free ne office no abusia Nensema or the tudwa or chese maame no President Mahama ni case na or no time case ni free Supreme Court ekoko PMO ECOWAS Commonwealth IHS England for UK for judges no or chese President Mahama entumi enkonkofa sa judges no emba metna Ghana hase omumbrambe dinasem no Ghana heya eno entina yeyi committee se omonka na asem na ono de suspended chief justice Tokono no maame no on deserve se se ma no chief justice bill kwa na se oko na de Ghana for ka no eno enso na ono nso efo aso a abusua ensem bebre na ode tudwa yense momre no ye kase ka akum ye no kwa nu mom yenko na yenkonkoti ensema Asiedu Nketia edituja unsubscribe ya subscribe like na share my for so answer into me and kabi Ghana politics avenue so medamase
promise to do it, and we are carrying out our promises.
But it's not a good promise.
Why should we be accused?
But it's a good promise.
If it is not a good promise, why would people vote for us based on that promise?
Is the judiciary under attack? That is the criticism against.
No, judiciary is not under attack. There is a reform of state institutions. So if there's a problem with the judiciary has to be reformed to undertake its constitutional duties.
It is an independent body that should be left alone.
Independent of who?
Independent of the executive.
Of the citizens.
Of the executive.
But what is the executive doing about the removal of the chief justice? The executive has done nothing about the removal of chief justice. If anything at all, the executive is undertaking their responsibilities as far as upholding the constitution is concerned. So the executive, to my mind, has not done anything by itself to try and remove chief justice. The constitution provides for the right of citizens who feel that a state institution is not delivering according to its mandate or responsibility. They have the right to do something about it. And in the case of the judiciary, the constitution provides the way to go about it, that citizens can petition. And once the citizens petition, another person who is elected and is bound to also obey the Constitution, who has sworn to uphold the Constitution, he is bound to take some follow-up actions. And that is what President Mahama has done. And the system is running, so let's see where it takes us.
But you as a party...
is doing his work he swore to do on 7th of January.
But you see, she knows how our judiciary works, and she has come out to say that what she is witnessing is not proper, and that all the processes are flawed.
The woman herself.
Yes.
You see, it doesn't lie in her mouth to say that. If that is how the judiciary has been functioning under your leadership, and nothing has been changed so far at the judiciary, so the same process you were heading and subjecting citizens of the country to, you have been asked to now shift positions for you to go and face the same process. What has changed since we came to power? What have we changed at the judiciary?
She said
have we changed the processes, the procedures in the judiciary? We haven't changed anything.
She said even the place where she's been questioned brings memories. The building near the castle. She said that she didn't think that was proper. It haunts her. I mean, it worries her, traumatizes her to go there every time. And she's not allowed to go with her husband and all of those things.
I don't know where in our constitution a right is granted to an accused person to choose a court building, not the court, the building where the court is sitting. I haven't seen that right in our constitution yet. So, but I'm not a lawyer. They are lawyers. And it is his colleagues who are sitting in judgment of her. So if all his colleagues were wrong.
Her colleagues.
Her colleagues are wrong. Who am I, a power typer to go?
She actually said they are wrong, and that's why she's going to court asking that they be removed.
So the whole judiciary. And so where did he send the matter to?
Court.
The same colleagues of hers.
But that's the only option available under our democratic dispensation. And she has also called a press conference and told her side of the story. And
that's the only option available for His Excellency the President. Because if they say constitute a committee made up of this number of judges and blah, 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 the President cannot go to England or UK to bring judges and make them members of the committee. So the same court the woman is resorting to, it is the same court President Mahama has resorted to. So what is the difference?
But if it was left to Asiedu Nketia, she must go, right?
I'm saying that I am not satisfied with the way the judiciary has been handling itself. I agree with the majority of Ghanaians who think that something must be done to the judiciary. So if something is being done, we all wait to see. A change can be a change for the worse. It can also be a change for better. So let's see what is.
But that's something for you would include removing the Chief Justice, Gertrude Tokono.
That is the opinion of the people who petitioned.
And you agree with them?
But whether I agree or not, the process is unfolding. So let us see where it takes us to, whether it will lead to improvement of the judiciary or retrogression further of the judiciary.
What's the 8 years Galamsey has won? Yeah. You have promised that you're going to fight Galamsey. You haven't put the presidency or anything on the line, but you said you would fight it. 7 months in, we are not seeing much of a change. We are still seeing the same problems. Even though you're fighting in one way or the other, the Galamsey appears to be winning again.
It tells you how intractable the problem is. You know, when something starts, you can use force to quell it. But when it gains momentum up to a certain point, the same methods that you could have used to quell it in its nascent state are not the same methods that you can use to deal with it when it is blown up the way Galamsey is blown up now. So I'm sure you are not suggesting that nothing is being done about it.
No, something is being done.
Work is being done about it. And we hope to be able to find solutions.
We can rely on hope.
I don't subscribe to the declaration of state of emergency as some other people are suggesting. I don't subscribe to that at all, because in your frustration, you can call for certain measures that when we begin implementing, you can live to regret. I'm not sure many people who are calling for a state of emergency have actually lived under a state of emergency before. Because if your intention is to deal with Galamsey and you declare state of emergency means you have suspended the constitution. People can shoot and kill at will. How you guarantee whether those who will be shooting and killing are the ones who are fighting against Galamsey is another matter. So I am urging people to reason with us and bring up more suggestions for us to be able to tackle the menace. I have always maintained that it will and no court, and so you are subject to investigation. Then we conclude that you are a murderer. That is not how democratic systems work. When they were named, did you hear any NDC official statement claiming that they are not involved and so the state should not deal with them the way they should be dealt with. Did you hear any statement from us?
No.
No, because the law must work. They also have their rights, but there are laws that are against galamsey. And I am even proud that we are in government and we have had the courage to cite some officials who are suspected to be engaged in something and ask them to go and face the law. That's all that we can do. Let the law take its course. Of course, when they go there, if the evidence that has been gathered against them is not proper, they will come out and they will be vindicated.
Okay.
Okay. So that is how democratic systems work.
Very well. This is
in opposition that these were persecution. And we come and review the evidence and realize that our fears were genuine. What prevents us from leaving them?
because they are your members. Releasing
It's
them,
not because they
allow
are.
them, let the court say
Were they
should go.
caught because they are our members? If yes, then they are released because they are our members.
No, they were caught because they were caught because they allegedly committed wrongs. So
and those are the
courts
things-
decide that, and
those
not
are
you,
the-
the government.
But it is the court that decided.
No, it's the Attorney General who is a member of government.
The Attorney General is the one who prosecutes the case with the court. So if the person says, I don't have sufficient evidence to pursue the thing, why would you force the court? What business would the
At
court
least
then
put
have?
it before the court. Let the court determine that no, there's nothing. Let them go home. Because if you say that your brother...
But
is
where
not-
was the nollie prosequi filed? Was it not the court?
Yes.
So they have put it before the court.
No, but a court cannot reject a nollie prosequi application by the Attorney
Because
General.
if you say, I am to prosecute somebody,
Yes.
and I see that previously the person who was in my position did not have any evidence, they were just using the court to just punish people, disrupt their lives and so on. I have come, I'm not interested in using the court, abusing the court system to step on the rights of innocent citizens. And I say that I don't find any evidence to be able to continue with this case. So that is what is the problem?
The problem is that...
I'm sitting down and you're asking me whether I'm running.
Are you
You
running?
see me sitting
Are
down.
you running for the flag bearership of your party?
Let's get to when we get to the
Oh, we
bridge.
are almost there. Oh.
We are not there yet. Has
Mahama
the
is
party
not, President
declared
Mahama is
it?
not running again.
The party has not declared anything. But you see, I have been monitoring this whole discussion about who is running and who is not running for presidency on the ticket of NDC. And I keep repeating my caution that we have to be very, very careful about the way we express our ambitions. Whoever succeeds President Mahama will ride on the achievements of the current government. So in your effort to succeed President Mahama, if you conduct yourself in ways that will disrupt the activities of this government, in ways that will make the government less successful, then you have a bigger problem even when you become a flag bearer. So that is why I have been cautioning that let us wait till the time. President Mahama is only about 8 months in office now. And you want to struggle to decide who will replace him. You know what it can cause?
What can it cause?
All the names we are hearing, including my own name, they are all occupying very sensitive positions in party and government. If all of us decide today that, well, people say I can be president, so let me start organizing, then everybody will be going across the country, appointing campaign coordinators here, there, and so on. How do you think that President Mahama can keep party and government together and focus to achieve anything? If you are a minister and you are overtaken by your desire to be a president.
You won't perform as minister.
Yes, you perform. Everything you do will be to satisfy your ambition as a minister. And in our situation, it is worse because you hear about a chief of staff also being mentioned. So if it turns out to be true, the chief of staff is establishing his structures, making monies to prepare for election. His ministers working under him are doing the same thing.
Yeah, his chairman.
And his chairman too is doing the same thing. How would President Mahama be able to put these things together?
President Mahama will be naked.
So if we are naked and we destroy the government less than a year into the President Mahama's regime, how is anybody who eventually succeeds going to have sufficient basis to tell Ghanaians that vote for us? Judiciary. And so where did he send the matter to?
Court.
The same colleagues of hers.
But that's the only option available under our democratic dispensation. And she has also called a press conference and told her side of the story.
And that's the only option available for His Excellency the President. Because if they say constitute a committee made up of this number of judges and blah, 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 the President cannot go to England or UK to bring judges and make them members of the committee. So the same court the woman is resorting to, it is the same court President Mahama has resorted to. So what is the difference? But
if it was left to Asiedu Nketia, she must go, right?
I'm saying that I am not satisfied with the way the judiciary has been handling itself. I agree with the majority of Ghanaians who think that something must be done to the judiciary. And so if something is being done, we all wait to see. A change can be a change for the worse. It can also be a change for better. So let's see what is.
But that's something for you would include removing the Chief Justice, Gertrude Tokono.
That is the opinion of the people who petitioned.
And you agree with them?
But whether I agree or not, the process is unfolding. So let us see where it takes us to, whether it will lead to improvement of the judiciary or retrogression further of the judiciary.
What's the plan?
I don't know.
What's the plan with Jean Mensa as chairperson?
Okay, abusa wene ensama ekoso ewo political highway so chairman Asiedu Nketia ena yete ne nkase or the suspended chief justice Tokono ne honsem tudwa enye asem keto akra beda mase se moje pene kokoti sa ensem we edemai aha Ghana Politics Avenue so beda mase.